What's going on, Sagittarius? Alright, this is a general love reading for you. Usually I just feel like it's for you Sagittarius suns, but it might also be for you risings and for you moons. So whatever your status is, married, single, dating, in a relationship, go ahead and apply this one how you can. Alright, this is your recent past. You have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, you was cheating. King of Rods in your present, and then you have the Page of Swords in your upcoming little spy motherfucker. Alright, so you got Justice here. You could be dealing with a Libra. And if you wasn't cheating, with Justice here, somebody might have been cheating. And this Page of Swords could have told you all about it. But you being the King of Rods, maybe you just said, you know what, I feel like I know, but I'm going to wait until maybe you get your full confirmation. Maybe until you know the time is right, or maybe until you've been called to come deal with it. But I think it's one of those things that, and I'm just telling, I'm just telling the story. It might not be yours, but it might be. Apply it how you can. You were waiting for the signal. Waiting until you knew it would be go time. It reminds me of that show, Cheaters. You know how they get all the proof. They get all the video and the meetups and the texts and the phone calls and all that. And then it's like confrontation time. So that could be what it is for some of you. So you just gathering. You knew, but you had to wait until you got the signal to make a move. Now, Justice is here. And whether you're in a relationship, single, apply it how you can, because Justice says, okay, we finna look at everything. We're going to look at the truth, the good sides, the bad sides, and we're going to make our judgment based off both. Because Justice is supposed to be blind, right? So Justice doesn't care so much about emotions or isn't really biased towards anybody or anything. It's looking for the facts. It's looking for the truth. So that's what's going on here. Maybe you've been looking for the facts. You've been looking for the truth. Like I say, you could be dealing with a Libra. Or you might have Libra in your chart. But either way, it's like, okay, we're going to really look at this whole thing, 360 view. Not just what we want to see, but even that we don't. Because we need to make sure it's right. We need to make sure it's factual so we can make our decision. Now, the Seven of Swords in your recent past. This is definitely about getting away with something that wasn't yours. That you shouldn't have been doing. And again, Sagittarius, I'm reading for you, but this might be somebody you're dealing with. This might be a situation you know about. Maybe it's one of your friends, honey. But either way, you are somehow involved in this. So, Seven of Swords, stealing, cheating, creeping, tiptoeing, taking things that are not his and trying to actually get away with it. Like, right, stealing. It could be stealing something material, stealing somebody's ideas, stealing somebody's words, somebody's man or woman, whatever. But he has a problem with tradition. He has a problem with authority and rules. He's like, man, those don't apply to me. Yes, sir, they do. Whether male or female, he's like, well, you know what? I saw it there. I'm going to take it. Nobody was around it. I know they're not mine. I know they belong to somebody else. But because it was there, like it could be claimed, I claimed it. It's like, yeah, but you're gonna get caught. So you can take it for now, but it always catches up to the Seven of Swords every single time, because he's not that bright. To be honest, it's one of those situations where he's holding swords in his bare hands. You know what I mean? They're gonna cut him up. They're gonna eventually be too heavy for him to carry. So it's like, if he was going to steal, you could have came up with a better way to do it than that. Like, come on now, you're hurting yourself instead of, if you're going to steal, do it right. But no, he's trying to hurry up and get away. So by the time he gets to the bottom of the hill, his hands are all bloodied. He done lost the sword. He got his blood print on it. Now, just like, oh, goodness gracious. Current energy. King of Rods. And like I say, this is you. Fiery. You look fabulous, by the way, Sagittarius. Let me just tell you, you look like you're about business. Sometimes And this happens a lot with men. They love it when their woman gets mad. Not like, when they're fighting, but just when she shows that fiery, and women, we love it too. When they show that fiery, like authoritative, real stand up energy. It's like, oh, okay. That's how you are right now, Sagittarius. It's like Neo had a song, "You're so sexy when you're mad," or something like that. That's what's going on here. That's how you look. Even though you might be furious, you look like scrumptious. As King of Rods, though, he is very attractive. He's very charismatic. He's very wise, though, too. He doesn't just jump because he sees something popping off. Nope. He waits to make sure, one, it's something he should get involved in. Two, he knows timing is everything. If you get involved too soon, you might mess things up. But if you take your time, once you do get involved, it'll be right. Everything will kind of be aligned to just kind of domino effect. So I just kind of feel like, you're just kind of waiting, kind of watching. Maybe you put your feelers out. Maybe you put your people out. Like, listen, watch out for this. And if you see anything, come let me know. Because you already have some information. But I just think, you're just kind of waiting. Patiently waiting. Because when you do get that green light, baby, it's on. Now this Page of Swords is coming, and he's the spy, and he's bringing you some news straight to your face, straight to you, straight hot off the press. And, the way he delivers it, it's going to be real blunt, very direct. But again, I think it's something that you've been waiting on. So when you hear it, it might be something like a relief to you, honestly. Let's get more into this. Ten of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Both of these instances, they're carrying something too heavy for them. So if this is you, it might have been a gift. It might have been about money. It might have been over a new opportunity, a new situation, something material maybe. But in both cases recently, it was too much. You know what I mean? First, it wasn't yours or wasn't theirs. And then secondly, it's too much for one person anyway. Like, why burden yourself like that? Probably because you were trying to steal, or they were trying to steal. Trying to take it all. It's like, it wasn't even yours. Some of it was, but not all of it. Damn, greedy. I feel like greed really does, in some cases it might lead to gain, but it's not often that it does. When you're being greedy, when you're just trying to take, you usually don't really get what you want. You might steal. Like I say, he's carrying those swords and he got them, but by the time he reaches his destination, he's had to drop some because his hands are all cut up. So now not only do you not have the swords, but now you're disfigured, your hands, and they'll heal, but you're gonna always have those scars, those marks on you to let you know that why'd you do that? It wasn't for you. So whatever this thing is, it was too much. It was too much for one person and ended up being more of a burden than a blessing. But that's usually what greed leads to. All right, Six of Wands. So you got victory here, Sagittarius, which I really like for you because you're being smart. You're being wise. You're not like jumping too quickly. You're allowing yourself to get your proof, to get what you need to get, and then you'll move forward. Then you'll be triumphant and successful and victorious and all that, which is just awesome. It's awesome for you. It's like you had to maybe accept some hard truths, but instead of just popping off and reacting, you waited for the perfect time, and that's why you'll be successful. That's why you're going to be the one being put on a pedestal. You win for sure here. When whatever the situation was, thought it was them, but no, it's you. Wisdom works in your favor. All right, and we got the World here. So the Page of Swords is bringing you some kind of information. Hello, with the Sun. It's going to make you very happy. Also, again, super attractive right now. So you really have nothing to worry about when it comes to love. You're staying on top. I love Beyonce. But this Page of Swords is bringing you some information that just confirms everything. You already know it. Like I used the cheaters analogy. Collecting all the evidence is just when it's your time for confrontation. There will be no question because you already have all your answers. You already know. And the Page is just bringing you that confirmation to say, yep, we have reached the world. We have reached the end. The completion is here. We've come full circle. It's time to end this thing so that you can move on and begin a new thing. Totally different. Nothing to do with this anymore. This is a wrap. And that's what the Page of Swords is telling you. All right, challenges. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. Because it could be hard, especially if it was somebody cheating or somebody, being a poop to you. It's like, it's not easy to see somebody's been cheating or stealing from you or whatever. But it will bring you inner healing because it's close, it's wrapped. So hard work, but necessary and rewarding. All right, you have intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. So, yeah, you probably knew. Pretty strongly what was happening here to you, Sagittarius. And again, just awaiting your confirmations, and you get them. So now that you have it all, and this Page of Swords is telling you, okay, this is a wrap. This is done. If you choose not to wrap it up and choose to keep moving forward, it will come back and bite you later. So you really do have an advantage here. It might be challenging, but again, it'll be worth it. So do what you do. I'm going to close this up. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. I'll talk to you soon.